put it into context. We're 2 points off second in the league, we're a point outside the playoffs, and as this young group have proved time and again, they have that bounce back ability, and hopefully, come Saturday 3 o'clock, they're raring to go, and they can do it again against an informed Whitby side. They'll both make it onto the pitch Saturday. I said in my interview last week, they'll both play. I've watched them in training now for 2 weeks.
So Reno, it's our traditional Thursday night chat. I know you've been watching back Saturday's game with a lot of detail and interest. What was your take on in the cold light of day?
I've watched it back. I've just said to the lads now to watch it back twice now. I thought once was hard enough, but I needed to watch it again a second time. And do you know what? On reflection, people will look at this and probably scratch their head when I say it. We played well first 20 minutes and should score. We then should equalise just before half time. We came out second half and did well 15 minutes, conceded a second. Fair play to Michael and his team. They went on and we capitulated. And, like I said, we got a slap and we got beat 4-0. But there was periods in the game, similar to Radcliffe, similar to Marine, similar to the games that we've won, that we played well in. So we've just got to get out of the habit. That's all it is, Tim. I mean, listen, things were said Saturday. We had a really good training session on Tuesday. We put lots of wrongs right. We're going to have a really good training session tonight. And as this young group have proved time and again, they have that bounce back ability, and hopefully, come Saturday 3 o'clock, they're raring to go, and they can do it again against an informed Whitby side.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a big game. Obviously, it's our third Saturday at home game in a row. Obviously, league form is perfect. It's 100%. We want to continue that, don't we?
Of course we do. And listen, it's that old cliche, isn't it? You're not going to win the FA Cup. But I did say on camera last week that we did want to stay in the competition. We did want to generate more money for the football club, but we haven't. I'm, for one, I'm absolutely devastated we've gone out of the competition. But we know that our bread and butter is the league. We know that we've still got the FA Trophy to go at, the Manchester Cup to go at, and the Phoenix Trophy to go at. So, albeit the FA Cup potentially could have brought in good money, we're out of it. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We can't keep dwelling on it. We've got to get ready for Saturday. And I know that group of lads in there have done a lot of work. I've done a lot of work on our mindset this week. We had a really good kind of Q&A session on Tuesday, and I won't let you in on too much, but the lads also did a little exercise as well, anonymous exercise that have come back and thrown up some really positive results for us. So, like I said, from day one meeting this group, love working with them, never turn on them. We haven't thrown the kitchen sink at the transfer market. We did talk about maybe one or two, but we haven't got the one or two over the line, again, down to, finances, etc. And I'm certainly not prepared to put the club in jeopardy for lads wanting money that we haven't got. So we'll continue to work with that group, and we're delighted with the group, Tim. Our recruitment's been positive. They're a good group, but I've said to them, we can't be amazing one week and then absolutely, like a car crash the next week where we're conceding. So we've got to find that balance, and I'm sure we will do. The season's very early. Some people say it takes 10, 15 games for the season to settle down. We're still settling down then, but we're very much looking forward to hosting Whitby on Saturday.
Yeah, and every time we've lost, we've bounced back, straight back with another good performance and a win, haven't we?
Of course we haven't. And listen, people will always talk about the result and, is he good enough? Am I good enough? Is she good enough? Is, whatever it may be. But they're good enough. They're good enough. We're good enough as a group, and we've shown that bounce back ability. But let's put it into context. We're 2 points off second in the league. We're a point outside the playoffs. We're unbeaten at home in the league. So there's lots to be happy about. We won our first Saturday home game, the first game of the season when everyone was talking about it. So listen, as manager, Tim, you're there to be shouted all the time. But I've got, wings of steel and big shoulders, and it doesn't affect me. What affects me more than anything is making sure that group in there are ready for Saturday. And the week we've had in training, if people are that bothered about it, come and watch them in training, because you'd never know. You'd never know that we've just had 4 passes, and that's the testament to the strong group that they are. And if it doesn't work on Saturday, we'll get ready for the following week and the following week. But we're certainly going to stick together. We're not rolling over. We've had a couple of bad defeats or 3 bad defeats, but we've had a lot of good moments as well this season. We've got to reflect on the positives.
Yeah, and it's been good to see, obviously, sort of Charlie Munro has been sort of doing more and more in training. Obviously, Donna's is, basically, they were both on the bench at the weekend, couldn't make it onto the pitch, but obviously they're getting closer, aren't they?
They'll both make it onto the pitch Saturday. I said in my interview last week, they'll both play. I've watched them in training now for 2 weeks. They were probably just suffering with DOMS last week, delayed onset muscle soreness. Liv didn't want to bring them on from the bench, but they've both been training great, and they'll both play Saturday, and that's for me, it's a massive plus. I'm not one to one for my team selection too early, but we've missed them. and that's nothing against anybody that's playing in there. With the good news, you always get a bit of bad news, and Big Yam has been ruled out for another 2 weeks. And again, another innocuous ankle injury where the physio pulled me on Tuesday and said, if you looked at it, he went over on his ankle in the warm up on Saturday. It's black and blue again. We know we've got a way to go with Yam, and we may have to seek further medical advice. The kid's gutted, and Yam being Yam, he said to me, "Choose, I'm fit to play, Gaff. I want to play." But realistically, the medical team know best, and he's going to have to sit it out for another, 14 days, and we'll reassess it then. So, one time you think you're getting everyone back, and then all of a sudden you get a setback. And we're doing this interview before training tonight, Tim. I'm saying Donahue and Munro will play. You never know what's going to happen out there, and that's the beautiful thing of football management. I remember 3 or 4 years ago when we picked a side in the first game of the season, and Donahue went for a run and rolled his ankle, and I think Griffiths went out and did his shoulder, something along them lines. So you never know, you never know. But we're planning for a strong side on Saturday, and we're really looking forward to it. We're buoyant. Training will be great tonight. Rest and recover before Saturday, and turn up with a real bounce about us.
Okay, and as always, it's a match day by the fans for the fans. So we've got Malcolm's beforehand. We've got the the football fun day. 12:30, so it's going to be a full day for anybody.
Jenny Swarbrick's done great. I'm really looking forward to Saturday. The fun day beforehand. There's inflatables, there's football competitions. I'm asking the first team lads to turn up a little bit early to get outside, so that'll be great. There is Malcolm's, and also our tunnel sponsor HSG. They're sponsoring the game, so it'll be great to see Jason. I know he's been down, from the States the last couple of weeks, but big thanks to HSG for sponsoring the game. So it'll be a packed function room and match day dining beforehand. Packed at Malcolm's, and we're hoping, we can get as many kids on the 3G as possible, and get them kids from the 3G into the stadium to create a real positive atmosphere around the ground.
Yeah, so it's a full afternoon for the entire family, and then a great game here at Borders Park to finish off with.
We'll try and do our bit. You get in here, roar on the lads. I kind of didn't moan, but said that maybe Broders Park was a little bit quiet last Saturday, and I know people may have other commitments with the season tickets, but I want to make up for that this Saturday. I want them lads in the tunnel, and I want the SMRE and the main stand, chanting "Bring on United," get the hairs on the back of your neck. And what I'll ensure is that we give I'll give our best on the pitch, and hopefully come 5 o'clock, we've got 3 points on the board, and that's the focus. That's the real focus. Everything else is going to be great. Let's top it off with 3 points Saturday, and let's keep looking forward.